What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install vehicle search and stop the ped. Let's do it. What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and we're back with another LSPDFR tutorial. God bless you guys. God bless America. God bless our troops that are fighting for our freedom. Guys, forgive me. God bless our veterans, and God bless Israel. I always have to put that in there, okay? Guys, forgive me. I'm not used to doing a webcam stream. I don't ever do these, so just give me time to get used to looking directly at my webcam here, and I'm sure I'll get used to it. But guys, today we're installing vehicle search and stop the ped. We just got done installing. What did we install? You know, I've been doing this so much here the last few days that I'm forgetting what we've installed. I know we installed LSPDFR, traffic policer, player location display, arrest manager, and call out manager, and what was it? Police Smart Radio. That was the other one. Okay, so today we're doing vehicle search and stop the ped, guys. The links are in the description below. Go ahead and click that first one that says vehicle search. It's going to bring you to this page right here. So forgive me, guys, if I look down. I do have to look down to see what I'm doing here. I hope you guys can see all of my face, and I'm not like hiding my my chin or anything like this. Vehicle search. Search of suspects. Vehicle 2.1.7. Okay, guys. So we're getting a little bit more into the realism of the game here. So the further we get in installing these plugins, the more realistic it's going to get for you. Okay, guys? And that's what I'm trying to get to. So let's scroll on down here and click that button right there that says download this file. All right. Click that. And, of course, I'm sure it's agree and download. It is. Click agree and download. All right. And you can always scroll back up to verify your numbers, guys, which is 217. That's what you want. So you want this bottom one right here that I'm pointing to. Vehicle search version 217.zip. Download that bottom one right there. That's the one we want. Okay. And gotta wait, of course. It's gonna if it's gonna take me to the other page. There we go. There it is. So it's different doing a webcam stream because I know I have to look into the camera. It's very different. Are you guys ready for Red Dead Redemption 2 for PC? I have it for Xbox One. I'm definitely ready to have it on PC so we can mod it. So I'm definitely going to learn how to mod Red Dead Redemption 2. Definitely. Okay, what do you want to do with vehicle search 217.zip? You can click the save button there, guys, to put it in your downloads folder. Or you can click that little arrow up and click save as and put it in your destination of choice. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it out while you guys are downloading it. Go ahead and click that next link that says Stop the Ped. This is by Bejoijo. He is my #1 favorite modder in the LSPDFR community. This guy does some amazing stuff. I'll leave his main link in the description below so you guys can actually go to this page right here and see all of his plugins. And he's the one that does like ultimate backup, simple callouts, Stop the Ped. What else does he do? He does a few different ones, but they're all in there, and I'll leave it in the description below so you guys can check out his page here. So go ahead and scroll down where you are installing version 4.8.1.0, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll on down, and you're going to click that blue download button right there that my mouse is on. Just click download just like that. All right, and then go over to the green button that says download 187.7 kilobytes right there, and click that. There's a trick to this. As soon as this window loads up, I want you to back out of it because it is a virus. See that, guys? Did y'all hear that big beep? That is a virus. You don't want to go into that. That scared the time out of me. That was really loud in my ear. I don't know if you guys heard or not, but that was extremely loud. Okay, so what do you want to do with Stop the Ped 4810? Well, again, guys, click that save right there for your downloads folder, or click the arrow up and click save as and put it in your destination of choice. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that. Now that we've got both mods downloaded, I'm going to close out of my tabs here. Alright, guys, so again, this is going to take your GTA 5 directory. So go ahead and access your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. For those of you that need guidance on that, go down to your File Explorer and right-click and go up and click Grand Theft Auto 5. It should be right there if you've been following my tutorials. It should be there. Okay, guys, so go ahead and pull it up. You know, guys, I just realized there's a piece of tape right here on my webcam. I bet that looks much better, doesn't it? Look, from where it came from the factory right there. There was a piece of tape over my webcam. That goes to show you right there I never use my webcam. See? I never use it. Didn't even know it was on there. Okay, so we are in the main directory. Go ahead and double click your vehicle search WinRAR, okay? It's going to bring you up just like this. Now, if you guys want to know how to install these, most of these mods come with README text, okay? So if you want to click the README text here, I can already tell you right now that the vehicle search goes in your plugins folder. But pull up the README text. I'm going to show you guys something real quick, okay? So pull this up and enlarge your screen. If you will scroll down right here, guys, is where I am. Installation right there. You see that? It says drag the vehicle search.dll and the vehicle search.ini into your plugins folder, okay? Into your GTA 5 main directory. That's what that's there for, guys, those README texts. Sometimes they have installation instructions, sometimes they don't, but most mods do by now, I'm sure. So go ahead in your main GTA 5 directory and click your plugins folder. Double click plugins, just like that. All right? And then grab these two bottom files right here, if I can get it to highlight. Just those two, the vehicle search.dll, the vehicle search.ini. Grab them, drag them, and drop them just like that. You guys like how I looked at you and drag and drop those things? Anyway, guys, that's it for that, okay? So close out of your WinRAR, right-click that vehicle search and delete the WinRAR shortcut. And then let's go ahead and get into Stop the Ped. Go ahead and double-click that as well. And pull this up, and we're going to double-click that Stop the Ped right there. Okay, before we go any further here, guys, I do want you to know we're going to be going into game, and I'm going to show you guys how these mods work. Certain mods I will go into game. Certain mods aren't necessary. Certain mods are just, you know, self-explanatory. But these particular mods like this, we will go into game, and I will show you guys how they work, okay? So just bear with me. All right, so on this right here, remember I told you guys that the Bejoijo mods are all updated, recently updated. So if you get a Bejoijo mod, say like if you get Ultimate Backup or anything like that, it is safe to drop the Rage Native UI.dll in there, okay? But for example, if you download, let's say, Code 3 or Code Red callouts, okay? Those both, I believe, come with a Rage Native UI.dll. Don't drop those into your main directory, because if you do, you're going to overwrite the most updated one, and you're going to go back and get the updated one and put it back in there, okay? I hope I'm making sense there, guys. So go ahead and hold down your control key and highlight Rage Native UI.dll and your plugins folder. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We should have went back. Go back in your main directory. I'm so sorry, guys. Right there to the main page. Now hold down your control key, highlight Rage Native UI.dll, highlight your plugins folder, okay? And then grab both of those. Of course, make sure you're above the GTA5.exe right here. Grab both of these, drag them in right here. 3, 2, 1, drop. There they go, okay? Now, it's going to ask you to replace the Rage Native UI.dll. Yes, go ahead and replace it, okay? Because it is safe, because it's updated, okay? Now, go ahead and close out of your WinRAR over here. Delete the shortcut. And I'm going to show you guys how to manipulate these files. All right? Double-click on your plugins folder. Double-click on LSPDFR. And then we'll go back to vehicle search in a minute. We're going to do Stop the Ped first. You have a stoptheped.dll and stoptheped.ini file, okay, which is your config settings. So double-click your config settings on Stop the Ped. All right, and then let's enlarge this window. Now, remember I told you guys when we first started these tutorials about the G key, about how we're going to need it? This is the mod we need it for, okay? So the first part of this up here where I'm highlighting, see all that right there? None of that needs to be changed. It's good just the way it is. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check here. Quick grab, gunpoint, context menu. Yes, Stop the Ped. Everything is good right there. Do not touch any of that, guys. It is great where it is, okay? So, but I'm going to show you guys how to do all this when we get in the game, okay? Now, scrolling on down to buttons. Now, for most of you that know, and some of you that don't know, buttons just means your controller, okay? So if you're using like a PS4 controller, an Xbox One controller, that's what this particular area is for, okay, guys? So right here, I'm going to show you what to change and what not to change. All right. Let me get it. Highlighted properly here. Sorry, guys. So all this right here, we're going to kind of mess with a little bit, okay? Because I know y'all's files looks different from mine because mine's already been modified and manipulated. And I can show you guys how to pre-manipulate your files. It's very easy. So what we're going to do here, guys, is this top one right here where it says stop the pad button, D-pad right, leave it alone. Don't bother that. This next one, context menu. What you want to do is find a word in here like the word none, or you can just type it in, like right here where it says none, and copy that, okay? Now we're going to scroll back down to where it says context menu right here. Now I can't really remember what controls it has for this, for the controller, but I'm pretty sure there's something there for you guys. But what you're going to do, guys, if you do not want this on your controller, which I highly suggest that you don't, highlight whatever is there beyond that equal sign and right click and then paste, and it will paste the word none. And that means it will not be on your controller at all. It takes stop the pad completely off your controller. However, it's still going to be on your keyboard, okay? So don't freak out. All right. All right, now we're going to go down. Controller button to use with gunpoint to make pet as pursuit target. Gunpoint pursuit button equals D-pad up. Leave it alone. It's fine right where it is, okay? It's fine right where it is. If there is something on the gunpoint modifier button, change it to none. Okay, you don't need a modifier key for this. All right. Shortcut button to quick grab pad. I believe that is like RB and B, something like that, LB and B. But whatever it is right here in this area, change that to none as well. Just go ahead and whatever's there, highlight it, right click it, and then paste the word none there, okay? That's all you got to do, guys. All right. Now, very important right here. Button to tackle the player is chasing pursuit pad. Tackle button. I believe y'all's might say A, okay? Now, if it says A, you want to change that to X if you're using a controller, because what's going to happen is, like I explained to you last time, in sprint mode, the A is for the sprint, okay? But if that's set for tackle and you're running, say, like after a suspect, every time you pass another ped and you're very close to him, your character is going to fall down along with that ped because you have A set to tackle, okay? So change that, whatever that might be, whether it's A or whatever, just change it to X on your controller, okay? Next one down, I can't remember what that says, button to boost player speed when sprinting for a few seconds. I think it was set to Y by default. Go ahead and change that to A so that your sprint is actually on your A button. It will make your character run 10 times faster. Trust me, you're going to catch every suspect. You'll never lose one on foot. All right? So now that's done. Let's scroll on down. I don't think there's much of anything else to change in here, guys. I'm trying to think and look here. Just give me a second, and I'll be right back with you guys. But I'm trying to look here and see if there's anything else that I need to change with you guys. But I'm pretty sure that's probably it. But see how big this file is, guys. It's huge. It's just a huge file. That's it, guys. That's all we have to do. Okay, so with that being said, let's scroll back to the top. If you made changes, I'm assuming you did, go ahead and click File and click Save right there. Click that Save button, or click the Close button, the X, and just click Save when prompted to, okay? Now let's go back to the main, sorry, not the main page. Go back into your plugins folder right here in this area where vehicle search is. Now, vehicle search is going to be a little bit more complicated, guys, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So you have your DLL and I. Double click that I vehicle search. Okay, let's enlarge this one because we're going to need it. Now, okay, so right here it's going to say the key to search a vehicle can be none. Search keyboard equals, I think y'all says G, right? I think so. Put it to J. Take that G key over there and put it to J, because you need that G key for your context menu on Stop the Pet, okay? And if you're standing by a car, which you're going to be standing by a car when you use this context menu a lot, not only are you going to open up the context menu, but your guy's going to start randomly searching a car, okay? You know how it goes like this? You don't want that to happen while you're pulling up a context menu, okay? So go ahead and take my advice and make sure the letter J is capital, okay? So all you got to do is just go like this, hold down your shift, you guys know how to do it, and just click J like that. That's all you got to do, okay? So moving on down, the button to search a vehicle can be none. I believe that is set to D-pad left or right, one of the two. Go ahead and you can just type the word none in there just the way you see it, capital N, lowercase O-N-E, okay? Just the way it is, or it will not work. It has to be just like that, okay? Now, moving on down, we are in this general area right here, guys, okay? Now, this is where it shows your chances of finding an item, okay? So default is 1 out of 8 chance, which means there's a 1 of 8 chance of finding an item, okay? So this is another one of the things where the lower the number, the better the chance, okay? So I put mine on 2 because you guys have seen my episodes. I like to bust drug dealers. I like to find stuff in people's cars, okay? So I just set mine to 2, and I'm telling you guys, every time I pull somebody over, I find something illegal on them. That's why I always make so many arrests in my videos, because of this right here, okay? This is why it's good to know how to go in and code and manipulate your files, okay? Okay, so we're going to move on down. Now, this particular area right in here, this is all about search. This is all about what you can add yourself to the search, okay? Here's what I suggest you do. You see where I'm at right here where it says the color red? See where it says red right there? Okay, see this little marker right here? This is how you add things to your search, things that you would like to find. If you want to be creative with this, guys, you can. Now's your chance. Just highlight that little, whatever those marks are, and that R, right-click, copy, or you can just Control-C it, it'll copy it. Now, come down here to this area right here, okay? That's where we are now. Now, here's how you want to do this. Every time you put down something, every time you write something for your search, put a comma beside it. The only one you don't put a comma after is the very last thing that you type in, okay? And you're going to hit space. You're going to hit Control-V. It's going to pull that up for you just like that. And just say if I wanted to type in a bong, okay? Now, that's what it's going to put in my search. I'll be able to find that in my search. When I search vehicles, that will pop up. Now, if you want that to be your last item that you put in your vehicle search, do not put a comma. But if you want something else, make sure you put a comma, space it, hit Control-V again, all right, and then just type something else, etc., etc. Just remember, on your last item that you put in, do not put a comma after. It would have to look like this right here. So I'm going to put appeal cutter, okay? So if that was going to be my last item right there, if this was right here, if this was going to be my last item, I would not put a comma after. I would leave it just like that, okay? So let's go ahead. You guys can follow me here if you want to. We'll put in some contraband and stuff. Go ahead and hit space. Make sure you comma that in space, and then hit Control-V again. We're going to put in appeal crusher, okay? And then we'll do one more item for time's sake, and then we'll get out of here, okay? So appeal cutter, appeal crusher, and then we're going to put, we're going to hit comma, space, Control-V, and put some random painkillers, okay? So that is my last item I'm putting in. You guys can go ahead and manipulate that whole file if you want to. My mistake, guys. Let me go back. You guys can go ahead and put as much there as you want to, okay? As much as you want. It'll show up in the game. Later on, I'll come back and I'll do it, but for right now, we're just going to do a few items. I just want to show you guys how it works. So remember, guys, that's the last item that we're putting in. Sorry about that. So no comma. No comma after that, okay? I promise you, this is going to show up in the game. I'm going to show you, all right? So we've covered the chances of finding things. We've covered putting in your own contraband. So let's scroll on down here. We're in this area right here, guys. We're right down in this area, okay? I don't think we have to change anything down here. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Yes, that is it. So, since we made some changes, I'm going to show you guys. Click File and click Save, okay? Now, I'm going to click the X, and it's going to prompt me to save it. I'm going to show you guys how that works. So I'm going to click X, There's the prompt right there if you guys can see that. It says save, don't save, or cancel. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. All right. So my vehicle search is saved along with the contraband that I put in there. So let's go back to the main page. Make sure you refresh it. Close out your GT5 directory. And we're good to go. Now, let me show you something, guys, before you launch your game and how you launch this game. I want you to click Rage, but as soon as you click Rage, I want you to immediately hold down your left shift key, okay? Ready? Click Rage, left shift. Just hold it. Just hold it down until your Rage settings box pops up. I'm glad you guys decided to join me today. Thank you for your love and support, guys. I just hit 1,200 subs today. 1,200, guys. It's been a long road, and it's been well worth it, guys. I'm going to be doing these videos until I'm 80 years old. Hopefully I'll live longer than that, though, you know. Okay, so right here, we've already went through all that stuff. So here is what I wanted to show you guys. So go down to load these plugins on startup right there, okay? Now see all this right here? This is, you have to check all to make sure these load into the game, okay? Now I completely forgot that Clear the Way V was in this list. So if I didn't tell you guys that in the last video in which we installed that, I do apologize. I don't think I told you, but I'm sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and go back up to load all plugins on startup and click that. All right. Now, for those of you that don't know, you can save on a lot of crashes by changing your plugin timeout threshold. Okay. Most of yours is set to 10,000 by default. I always put mine to 20,000 because what that does is it gives your plugins more time to load, okay? That's what it does. And it really helps, and it saves on a lot of crashes. And also, getting an SSD saves on crashes, too. So let's go ahead and go over here to game. Did we do our plugins? We got everything checked. Yes, we did. Okay. So let's go over to game settings and click command line switches. We're going to go through this one more time, guys. So scroll down. Make sure you have the DirectX version that you have on your computer ticked. If you have DirectX 12, you don't have to worry about ticking those boxes, okay? Scroll on down. Make sure you have forced windowed mode ticked and borderless window as well. Make sure it's ticked. In other words, checked. They call it ticked on here. I don't know why. Scroll on down. Make sure ignore different video card is also ticked, okay? That has to be ticked. Now, with that being said, guys, I cannot use this program in-game that I'm recording on, so I will actually see you guys inside of the game. Go ahead and click Save and Launch. Okay, from here, click Save and Launch, and I'll see you guys in the game. All right, guys, so let's get down to business. So what we're going to do is we're going to force duty here. So click your F4 key, your console key. As always, type in FOR, and right there's force duty. Just hit your tab. Click Enter, and then hit Escape till you get back to this part. Alright, guys, so this is why I started recording at this point, because it's going to add more buttons to your police smart radio. Okay, guys? As always, guys, all you have to do is just enable the button right there where it says number 1. Just start very carefully, spam the 1 button. Don't accidentally hit the 2. And I'm talking about the numbers across the top of the keyboard, not your number pad on the right. The numbers across the top of the keyboard. Just hit the 1 and spam it. And just keep doing it until it's done doing what it's got to do. Alright, and now like it did in Police Smart Radio, it's going to again. Alright, and vehicle search, okay? So now that everything's loaded back up, let's hit F4 again and type in FOR, tab, enter, and there we go. It might do it one more time. I don't think it shouldn't.
You know, what about you?
Alright, so I think that's about all she wrote. That's it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. As always, guys, we're going to use our simple trainer to spawn our cop car. So let me wait on all this stuff. See how my stuff pops up, guys? Says stop the PEB warning. Stop the PEB warning. You're using tow service to stop the PEB when arrest manager is also running. And this might cause duplication. If you guys are getting those messages, don't worry about it. Because it actually, my game still runs fine even though it does that. And you probably will get duplications like for ambulances, stuff like that sometimes. But it only happens once in a blue moon. It's not like it happens every time you call an ambulance or a fire truck, okay? Anyway, guys, let's go into our simple trainer by hitting F3 on the keyboard or right bumper and X on your controller. Go down to vehicle spawning. Go down to emergency. and then spawn that first police vehicle, that police cruiser right there. Police cruiser. Spawn that. Alright, and then back out of that. Now, you know what, guys? Let me go ahead and load my weapons. Give me just a second, guys. I apologize. I want to have all my weapons loaded up. I have certain weapons I use for my police officer, and I keep them in my slots there so that I can always load them up when I need them. Make sure I got them. Yep, we are good to go. So let's get a pistol in hand. There we go. All right, guys. So we're going to go and we're going to. I'm going to show you a few different ways you can use stop the ped. The most, you know, common way to use it, of course, is just pull somebody over and get them out. And we're going to pull this guy over right here. All right, now, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get out. I'm going to draw my weapon. He's already getting out. He might have a gun. All right, they're actually running.
Over there! Report a suspect on the run in,
I got her.
Hawick.
Watch out.
Fucking fuck.
So, let's chase this guy down since he decides to run. Spash, send me some weapon iron.
Backup needed in,
We're over the area. Engaging suspect.
assistance required in Grande Sonora Desert. Respond code 3.
Man, pull that car over, bro.
Victor 13. Currently heading to the location.
That
Suspect
is
has
how.
crashed their vehicle.
Click right twice on the D-pad, or click twice on the E. They'll get down like that.
You moron.
You walk up behind them. See that, guys? Arrest the ped. Let's stop the ped, guys. So what I done was I got out of my car.
Arrest, you piece of crap.
I got out of my car, and you can either, when you point your gun at him, you can either press right on the D-pad twice, or you can press E 2 times in a row on the keyboard. Turn around. Okay, so now I'm going to grab her, just like that. That option I just selected. Well, the game glitched a little
I have a
bit.
job interview.
Now, you can actually take them from this point and put them into the rear seat of your police vehicle. However, before we do that, I'm going to take her over and show you all the things that we can do to stop the bad guys. This is a really cool mod. We're actually getting to the realism of the game. There's actually another suspect.
This is air support. Suspect is heading east.
Now get smart, girl. Alright, so there's your options when you first pull it. You can have them follow you, or you can grab them, okay? You can have the pad kneel down, and when you're ready, you can have them get up, okay? You can question them, ask them different questions. What are you doing? Okay, so when they say that, I need some fresh air, normally that just means that they're guilty of something. You can pat them down. You got anything that's going to poke me, jab me, or stab me?
We've got a visual. Headed
I hope for your sake that you do not. Okay, a used needle, a used condom, and rusty spoon. Gross. Why would anybody carry around a used condom? That's so disgusting. Okay. So she would have, that would be contraband. She's got contraband on her. You can give her a breathalyzer test, drug swab, their mouth for drugs, call for transport, call for an ambulance, or release handcuffs, okay? In certain situations, you can actually call for a taxi or an Uber. Now that's if you find someone on the street that's like drunk or something, and they're publicly intoxicated. You can call an Uber for them if you don't want to arrest them. So here's what I'm going to do with her. I'm actually going to have her turn around. Ma'am, turn around here. I'm going to swab your mouth real quick. Just relax. It's just a quick drug test. I found some drug contraband on you. So to show you right there. Okay, so she's negative for everything. Now if I do a breathalyzer test, go and blow in this tube for me real quick. Keep blowing, blow, 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 blow. That's
Appreciate
good.
it.
Alright, so that's going to show. Okay, so she is intoxicated. Her blood alcohol level is 0.52%, and the illegal limit is 0.08%. So she's twice over the legal limit. So this time, ma'am, you'll be placed under arrest for DUI, eluding the police, evading arrest, reckless driving, and reckless endangerment. attempted vehicle or manslaughter. You ran somebody over. You ran over a few people actually. You hit somebody's car. So dispatch, send me a 1016. So at this time, guys, I'm going to call for transport. I'm clicking that.
Backup needed in Grande Sonora Desert.
You can have her go ahead and kneel down for me, ma'am, till they get here. So it's pretty realistic. You can have her kneel down till the transport gets here. The transport will show up as a blue blip on the map, just like that right there. And there comes the transport van. I love that old vanilla van. I don't know why, but I just love the way it looks. It'll look better once we get radiance installed and all that, and open ID stuff. And then, you know, we install radiance, make the police lights brighter and all that. So he's going to take her in, guys. So another way you can actually stop the ped, you know, besides drawing your gun, if you just want to like stop somebody without arresting them, I would just pull up on the curb like this. And make sure that when you do this, your gun is not drawn. You don't have any weapons in your hand whatsoever, or they will go into arrest mode. So you're just going to walk up to the pad like this, hit right on your D-pad 2 times, or hit E on the keyboard 2 times. I'll use the keyboard to show you guys. So twice on the E.
Wow! Hold up!
Alright, and then see how it says press E. For the keyboard users, this is how you do it. So I'm going to ask for his ID.
Kiflum!
Trust me, guys, we're going to fix that as soon as possible. That Kiflum gets on nerves so bad I can't hardly stand it.
Citizens reporting a 211 at Narrow Park gas
so
station.
it looks like he might be intoxicated or
Response code
something.
3.
Just going to go ahead and pull the menu back up. And we're going to give him a breathalyzer test.
Just meet me back at the hotel, okay?
We'll get to vehicle search, guys. I promise you. I promise you. We'll get to vehicle search.
Appreciate it.
Well, he's not drunk, but he might be under intoxication of drugs. But this is the other way that you can use stop the ped, guys. If you just want to stop somebody randomly and
Thanks.
ask for their ID or whatever. Yeah, he's negative. Maybe he's just tired. Who knows? All right, so pull the menu back up. Now, but this guy, see how it gives me an option to call for a taxi,
Attention
an Uber,
Unit
or
1,
an
Adam
ambulance.
7. We have a
So,
traffic alert in
I'll show you guys how this
City
works.
for possession of drugs for sale.
And I'm actually going to call an Uber for this guys because everybody knows what a taxi looks like, but the Uber is really cool. They come in different vehicles. So,
Copy, dispatch.
dispatch, go and send me an Uber down here on Mission Road.
Hurry up! I'm starving!
Oh, he calls him. My bad. I thought he called it down on his radio. Alright, so he just called an Uber. Uber will come as a green blip. There they are right there. Okay, so he's going to go to the Uber car. And they're going to take him to his destination. So there you go, guys. That's pretty... Whoa, goodness. Did you see that guy? That's pretty much it on that part. Now, as far as that G key goes, guys, you guys are wondering about the G key. I'm going to show you that, guys, here in just a minute, as soon as we pull somebody over for the vehicle search, okay? So let's get to that. Can you
believe?
get out of my way?
Oh my God.
Alright, so we're going to light this car up right here for the vehicle search. Go ahead and get him pulled over here. Alright, so dispatching a 1020 on a 29 Edward Henry Boyd
Target
899.
license plate 29
messed that up,
Edward
didn't I?
Henry Boyd 899 no 1099.
Alright, so as in roleplay, you're going to walk up. Let me see here. Let me insult her.
You better not bug me or you'll be sorry, boy!
It's a girl, actually, but okay. You got some identification I can get from you?
I don't know. I just like watching those old
Alright, so Julia Ramirez. Dispatching at 1020 on the Julia Ramirez, DOB 812 1993.
Dumb animal videos and celebrity vaginas.
You guys kind of get a showcase in an episode all in one. Alright, so her license are expired. We're going to go ahead and get her out of the vehicle. Alright, ma'am, come on, step out of the vehicle. Just for your safety and mine, I'm going to go ahead and detain you real quick.
God, whatever.
Oh boy, here goes the game messing up. Alright, so I'm gonna tackle her. This is where that X button comes in, guys. Right there.
Sorry. Screw
try to get her to stop. It's going back the other way now. Well, this has turned into quite the episode, hasn't it? Get on the ground.
LSPD, freeze!
Get on the ground right now. Get down. Get down. Dispatch 1199.
Attention all
Officer needs
units,
back up.
backup needed in
Get down.
Strawberry.
Don't you move. Alright, we're going to
We'll
cuff
keep
her and pick
our
her
eyes
up.
filled, dispatch.
Alright, then once you pick them up vanilla style, you can actually hit twice on the D-pad like that, right, or 2 times on the E on the keyboard, and it turns it over to stop the ped. And I'm going to grab her,
Got you!
just like that. I'm going to take her over this way. Now, I know this is not realistic, guys, but I'm going to run with her just to make this a little quicker. Of course, she's not running as fast as I am. Alright, so I'm going to put her right here. Release her. Go ahead, kneel down for me, ma'am. Kneel down, kneel down, kneel down. Alright, guys, now, vehicle search time. So, remember I told you guys in the text, in the files itself, we went there, manipulated the files, and modified them.
Citizens report
And I wanted you
a
guys to
robbery
set
at,
the file and the search key
Little
to your
Phil
liking,
ROM
okay?
station.
Remember, mine was J, so that's what I'm going
Units
to
respond
use to
code
search the vehicle. So if you put yours to J, then push J to search the vehicle. If you set it to something else,
Move, fam!
then push that to search the vehicle, okay? So here's what you do. You walk up to the car, push the button you selected for search,
Kiss
go
my
just like
black
this.
ass. Come on,
You're
fam.
going to start searching the vehicle.
Fuck.
Alright, found some open alcohol. Gonna walk to the trunk. I always highly recommend you search the entire car, even under the hood, guys, even under the hood. Alright, and we found a bong and a pill crusher. Right there, guys. Remember, we put that in text. We wrote those 2 down ourselves. See how it works? But those only work on vehicle search. So if you're searching a ped, it's not gonna pop up. Those will only pop up in
Yeah,
vehicle
I
searches,
wanted to check
okay?
on myself.
So that we're, just so I make that very clear to everyone. I gotta get these trash cans out of my way.
That mean I'm
They're
dying,
in my
huh?
way. Move. Get out of my way. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna search this side of the vehicle now.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Adam 7. We have a traffic alert on Olympic Freeway for
And then search
possession
under
of
the hood,
drugs
of
for
course.
sale.
You're waiting here back for Burger Shot.
Nice engine. Alright.
Dispatch, this is Ocean 1
Save keys,
responding.
use needles, open alcohol. Alright, so she'd be charged with, possession of open alcohol in the vehicle, and of course contraband and stolen property. Property of theft tools. So, now, here's one thing you can do with that G key, guys, the context menu. If you don't want to search around the entire vehicle, you can always push that G key. It's going to pull up this menu right here. See that search the vehicle? If you click that, it opens up all the doors, okay? Just like that. He's going to search the entire vehicle, and I'm going to show you how it works. Driver's side, a machete, and a brown bag stuffed with money. Passenger side, nothing. Trunk, nothing, okay? Back out of that. Everything closes back up. Now, to have her car towed, you're going to do the same thing. You can use Police Smart Radio to tow the car, too. But we're going to use Stop the Ped context menu. So hit G. Alright. And then go down to tow service, request tow service. You can pick from a small tow truck, large tow truck, or a large flatbed. It's completely up to you.
Flatbed, backup
Either way, the car's
required
gonna get
in Strawberry.
Alright, so there goes the tow of the car. And I do want to tell you guys that when you hit that G key and it searches the entire vehicle at once when all the doors open, your vehicle search text that we put in does not come into play there either. In order for those texts to pop up that you entered manually yourself, you have to search the vehicle by the vehicle search key, okay? If I'm making sense. I hope that makes sense, guys. Now, we're going to get her up. Go and get up. Alright, this time you're being placed under arrest for open alcohol in the vehicle, and plus you've got some contraband in there. You don't happen to have anything on you, do you? You think it's going to poke me, jab me, or stab me? So I'm going to pat her down. Just like that. I think I already searched her, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, so she got a burnt meth pipe, a pocket camera, or a car key fob, and of course a vibrator. That's really great. Okay, so let's exit out of that. Go ahead and pull your menu back up. Call for transport right here, or you can call for an ambulance, but she's not hurt. So, dispatch, I need 1016 in Strawberry.
Assistance needed in Strawberry.
All right. So, there's one more thing I want to show you with Stop the Ped, guys. And I can just do it, if I can find a pad here, I can do it real quick for you. Okay, perfect, right over there. So, remember how we looked at that one text in the file and it said, point out a ped as a pursuit target? This is how you do that, but you have to have your gun drawn, some kind of weapon, okay? A gun, specifically. You point it at them and you can press T on the keyboard or up on the D-pad.
Shit.
Okay? You might have to push it a couple times to get it to work.
Take this more.
See how the screen just turned red? Now she is not. She has been set for a pursuit target. Oh, I almost got her. Almost got her. Ah, man, I missed her again. So I didn't mean to do that, but she's down. That's how you set them as a pursuit target, okay? And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Other than that, it's pretty simple. You can, let me stop this guy right here and I'll show you real quick. Whoa, whoa.
Wait up!
Hold up, dude. Hold up, hold up. So, just say if I want to quick grab this guy, but I don't want to open the ped menu, all you have to do is stand right next to him and hit left control T, okay? And it quick grabs him just like that. See that, guys?
Units respond code 3.
Alright, and if you want to release him, you do the same thing. Left control T, it releases him. Left control T, grabs him. Left control T, releases him. Just like that. Alright, man, I'm done with you, man. You get out of here. That's a big old pimp smack, wasn't it? You want some too? I gotta have some fun sometime, guys. You lucky I missed. But I think that is pretty much it, guys, on Stop the Ped and Vehicle Search. There's really nothing else to it, but that is it. But thank you guys for tuning into my video. I really appreciate the love and support. I appreciate all the views I'm getting, guys.
Citizens reporting a holdup at Mirror Park gas station.
Okay, thank you for that.
Response
So
code
I
3.
want every single person that is watching this video right now. So if I get 100 views, or if I get 50 views, or if I get 125 or 200 views, I want 200 likes on this video, guys. I mean 200 likes on this video, guys. Let's go for 100 likes. Let's make that our goal, guys. Okay, we're gonna go for 100 likes on this video right now. I don't know why I keep wanting to say vehicle. Our goal is 100 likes on this video. Okay, let's go for 100 likes. Everybody, listen to me. It's not that hard to go down or scroll back up and hit that thumbs up for me. Please, guys. It gets my video out there for me and allows more people to see it and allows YouTube to show it to a bigger audience.
Unit 1,
That means
Adam
more
7.
subscribers,
We have a traffic alert in
more subscribers for me and more and better content for you guys. I'm always going to produce content, guys. I have endless amounts of content in my phone on notes written down that I've already planned on doing even after I'm done doing all these plugins and mods for you guys on LSPDFR. I still have a ton of things to put up. So, anyway, guys, also for everyone that's watching, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell if you have not already. If you are subscribed to me and you have not hit that bell, shame on you. I'm kidding, guys. But seriously, if you're subscribed to me and you haven't hit the bell yet, please make sure that you do that so that you guys can always get my notifications for my videos and you can come in and catch my videos immediately. I will be launching a Patreon page very soon that I've been talking about quite a bit lately. I'm going to be launching that, so guys, I want you guys to join that as well. I'll let you guys know when I launch it. I'll leave everything in the description below, guys. I'll leave my Farm Simulator 19 and 17 tutorials down there, my other LSPDFR tutorials, my LSPDFR episodes where you can go and watch me be a police officer in action on LSPDFR. And I will leave my PayPal account info down there as well, my link. That way, if you click the link and go to it, you can donate a few dollars to me. I would really greatly appreciate it, guys. It really helps me out a lot when people donate to me. I've gotten a few donations, and it's been more than helpful. So thank you to all who support me. Thank you to all who's donated to me. And thank you guys for just always being here and liking my videos. Guys, everybody that watches this video, I want you to hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up for me. And please, guys, please do that for me. It would mean so much. Until next time, guys, until next video, until next tutorial, God bless. Take care. Stay in prayer. Love one another. And peace out.